The individual cook or previous U.S. President, Barack Obama, was found dead. His name was Safari Campbell. He was 45 years of age. The mishap putting the focus on paddleboard perils, an individual culinary specialist, to previous U.S. President Barack Obama, has as of late passed on during a mishap on an oarboarding trip close to the Obama's Massachusetts home. It might have been a mishap to numerous, however. For some, it's the beginning of a gigantic trick certain individuals are beginning to address, assuming the previous president's gourmet expert knew excessively much about him that he shouldn't have, which might have caused his destruction. Yet, are any of these schemes genuine? That is the thing we will figure out in this video. Obviously, before I spill anything, ensure first that you buy into our channel and hit that warning chime for additional updates and recordings like this presently. How about we make a plunge around 100 feet seaward Sunday night? His body wouldn't be recuperated until the next day. Tafari Campbell worked in the White House prior to remaining on with the Obama after Mr. Obama left office in 2016. Somewhat recently of July, he disappeared in the waters of Edgartown Incredible Lake on Martha's Grape Plantation. The Obamas put out an announcement hailing his ability inside the kitchen and out. Tafari was a darling piece of our family. When we initially met him, he was a gifted top assistant chef at the White House, inventive and energetic about food and its capacity to unite individuals. Mr. Obama and previous First Woman Michelle Obama said on Monday. In the years that followed, we got to know him as a warm, fun, remarkably kind individual who made each of our lives a little more splendid. Mr. Campbell had been visiting the Massachusetts island from his home in Virginia at the hour of his destruction. Police say the Obama family was not at home at the hour of the mishap. The pursuit was sent off that very night for a mail or visitor who had gone into the water, appeared to momentarily battle to remain on a superficial level, and afterward lowered, and didn't reemerge. As per a police report, one more oar guest was on the lake with him at that point and noticed him go under the water. It added later on his body was found roughly 100 feet 30 meters from the shore at a profundity of around 8 feet. The Massachusetts State Police Analyst Unit is researching his passing, yet it is accepted to have been a mishap. CBS News revealed his better half, Churis Campbell, facilitated a recognition for her significant other on Instagram, saying, "My heart is broken, Mrs. Campbell said. My life and our day-to-day's life is perpetually changed. Kindly petition God for myself, as well as our families, as I manage the deficiency of my significant other. It has 3 phases of bounces. And afterward, we add the malt with the honey." Campbell filled in as a top assistant chef in the Obama White House. Mr. Campbell had worked in the White House during Mr. Obama's 8 years in Washington. During that time, he made probably the most renowned official recipes, including a lager blended from fixings developed at the White House. When it was the ideal opportunity for the primary family to leave Washington, they requested that Mr. Campbell go along with them, and he liberally concurred. The Obama proclamation added, "He's been essential for our lives from that point onward, and our hearts are broken that he's gone today. We join every individual who knew and cherished Tafari, particularly his better half, Charis, and their twin young men, Xavier and Sabin, in lamenting the departure of a genuinely magnificent man." Anyway, amidst the occurrence, a few posts on Elon Musk's X app attempted to raise questions about the police variant of Tafari Campbell's passing. In spite of no proof, they got a large number of perspectives. The virtual entertainment StageX, recently renamed from Twitter, is facilitating wild paranoid fears, without proof guaranteeing that there was treachery in the end of the Obama's own culinary specialist on a Martha's Grape Plantation lake. The stage has pulled back a considerable lot of the guidelines it once had around deception possessed under Elon Musk, who obtained Twitter last year while promising to make discourse however free as conceivable. Might have been it a mishap or accomplished something evil happened. The Massachusetts State Police called the end of Tafari Campbell a mishap after jumpers recuperated his body from Edgartown Incredible Lake around 100 feet from shore traditional sorts, cast out without proof on the police articulation, and found a permanent place to stay for their perspectives on the site Exapost, in which Ian Miles Chong, an internet-based savant, asked supporters their thought process truly happened. Thought 6.3 million perspectives on Exapost from the X record at Libs of TikTok. Noticed that the lake is 8 feet deep where Campbell was found, and that he had posted swimming. Recordings on Instagram, Reality's Others said in answers, demonstrated his life was deliberately finished. That post had more than 16.1 million perspectives. The compelling conservative record at Feline Piece of Poop 2, with 1.8 million devotees on X said, he accepted nothing the public authority or the media said about the demise. I will have a hard time believing an expression of it at Feline Butt Nugget 2, composed How Could They Begin, Coming Clean Now, a post from the X record at Dom Highlight Looker that got 3.8 million perspectives. Recommended without proof that Campbell's demise was some way or another connected with the potential prosecution, this 7-day stretch of previous President Donald Trump on new charges. The 4 records didn't promptly answer demands for remarks. Delegates for X likewise didn't quickly answer a solicitation for input on the spread of the paranoid notions. Currently, here's where things get seriously thrilling and juicier. Online entertainment is loaded up with speculations, including the case that Campbell was covertly composing a detailed storybook on the Obamas. Rumors from far and wide suggest that the dissection, which essentially threw all theories to the container, has really been finished by Obama's PCP himself, which would make sense of why the cook's dormant body gave no indication of purposeful blow beside it, seeming to be a mishap. It is being guaranteed that the Obama family's very own culinary specialist had been composing a detailed account book when he was tracked down dead with wounds to his head in under 4 feet of water. The 911 call likewise didn't go out until his body appeared on shore, and Obama's own coroner directed the examination. Online entertainment clients are proceeding to spread paranoid ideas following the July 23 suffocating close to the previous First Family's waterfront home on Martha's Great Plantation. One famous video on Instagram unjustifiably guarantees Campbell was composing a book about the Obamas when he was found with head injury in 3 to 4 feet of water on the Obama. The Quest. The video likewise proceeds to guarantee that nobody considered 911 for quite a long time until the Virginia occupant's body appeared on shore, and that Obama's very own coroner was being flown from Washington, D.C. to lead the dissection that is the genuine update to the case. The man in the video cut says, and you can't help thinking about why we see scheme in all that this is on the grounds that you're all lying. That is the reason, yet barely anything indicated as truth in the post is precise. There is no sign that Campbell was fostering a book. The case can be followed back to a Twitter account known to spread deception, which guaranteed without proof on July 24th that he was setting up a tell. Generally, a similar record likewise expressed the misleading thought that Campbell's body bore indications of head injury when it was found. A case that Massachusetts State Police exposed last week. Campbell's family and spokespersons for the Obamas didn't answer email looking for input, yet a survey of his Instagram account before it was made confidential as of late showed nothing proposing he was chipping away at a book, as per what virtual entertainment clients guarantee. No less than one of Campbell's previous partners in the Obama White House has proceeded to turn into a writer. Yet Sam Cass, Eat a Little Better, Extraordinary Flavor, Great Well-Being, Better World was a cookbook distributed in 2018. State Police Representative David Procopio likewise dismissed claims that Obama's very own primary care physician led the dissection, referring to the